So I did a okay, so I today I went and I filmed with Ice Poseidon. And this has been something that was coming for a long time. And I say that because back in the day, I think Trevor did like he met him or something, and then that clip, like he met him in Hollywood, and then that clip got to him, and then the question of somebody asking like, would you ever collab with them? And he said, yeah, you know, if they asked me or whatever. That got to him back in the day, and then that eventually got back to us, and then someone were like, look, he said yes. So I was like, okay, fine, like cool, like people want to see that, sure, like I'll make it work, right? And so it was a while before that happened. Obviously, the time in between the first clip and then getting to us, and then now it's been a bit. It's definitely been a few months. Who wants to see that though? Just hold on a second. So I think the idea is that because he's on YouTube gaming and he's known for doing wild shit. He did an RV live stream. If you guys can remember, we did an RV actual video. He does a lot of like this travel, like weird things happen around him, and I kept up with some of it back in the day, not as much anymore. Blah 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 blah. Cut to now. Obviously, since James R.I.P. We haven't had as much variety and stuff, and so one of the things I wanted to do was put guests in the show. And you've seen I had Kale on. I've already used up Kraken. I'm gonna have some more people hopefully very soon. But Ice was one of the people I had on the list because back in the day, like I said, people wanted to see the collab, and so I reached out to him. I think last week just to set it up, and basically was like, "Yo, like we should just do a video." And I came up with like this funny whatever thing, involves food. And that was scheduled for today. Used up criking as in like whatever. Anyway, not that criking can be used up, but you get what I'm trying to say. Cut to today, went to his place. Originally we were scheduled to shoot at the warehouse, but then he felt like the mansion thing that he's doing is what he wanted to promote, and I was like, okay, well that makes sense. Like, we're collabing. I'm going to promote what project you're working on. That's kind of how that works. That way, no one has to get paid to be on stuff. You'll see a lot of shows and stuff. They'll be like, "What are you promoting?" And that's kind of how that works. Even in usually typically big stuff. Anyway, so I did not know about this, like the Ponzi stuff, any of the drama stuff. I know people were making threads on Reddit earlier. I saw it. Okay. The things that I saw was I honestly don't even want to go into detail because of how little of information I know fully about it, and how I see that as like, what's the word? I don't know. For example, the investment stuff, to me it's like the people on Reddit might not like it, but also I don't think they're the ones investing into his network, right? Again, I don't understand what the issue was. I just was glancing at the stuff earlier. So to me, it's kind of like I already filmed the video, and I thought the video was kind of funny. Some of the guys that were shooting with us thought it was kind of funny. To me, it would I don't want to do the PR thing of, well, I'm sorry, but there's just too much negative light on you at the moment for me to publish a video. It's cow chop. We film stupid shit all the time. The fact that this is tied to another stupid thing is just like icing on the cake. Alex, it's a misstep. It's not a misstep. I'm not doing calculated moves to forward the positive PR of the people that we associate cow chop with, because otherwise we wouldn't be on the Ignite stream, because people would see that as bad PR. But honestly, it's kind of funny, and the stuff we did was kind of funny, and it's good content, by the way. So the timing, whatever, I guess, the timing wasn't amazing, but also we're not a super PR friendly group, which is why when we do get sponsors, we make it a big deal, because just like 2 weeks ago, a sponsor was cut out. I'm not going to name drop the sponsor. 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, we lost a sponsor because of a BTS video. There was something in the BTS the sponsor didn't like. But granted, there was other videos they wanted to sponsor, but each week they didn't like the video until the final one where they just had to pull out because they felt it was... And you guys probably wouldn't know which one it was. Not that I would tell you which one it was anyway, because again, this is... Anyway, you guys probably watch the videos and you're like, whatever. Like, it's BTS. Like, we get it. It's probably stupid. It's maybe something stupid happened. Maybe they saw something they didn't like. But the sponsor pulled out because to them, it was really bad PR. So does that make sense? So I kind of see on that level. So when we do get sponsors, we're like, holy Jesus, like they'll just sponsor us. Like, that's crazy. So that's good. It wasn't an existing PR or sorry, not existing sponsor. It was a new sponsor that was looking to sponsor content. And then they dropped it because they didn't like the video we shot, even though we were perfectly clear. We don't try to put stuff in the video that we know sponsors don't like. We try to be perfectly clear. Like, this is the stuff you're going to see. You're not going to see like kid-friendly things, even though those monetize really well, or PG things, because those monetize really well too. But you're going to see some pretty weird stuff. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. But then, of course, they saw the weird stuff and then got like scared and pulled out. So stuff like that happens. Whatever. Again, I don't want to hold the Couch Up PR back. I feel like there might be people that will watch the video and not like it because of the drama associated with it. But again, I just think it's a funny video. It took me a while to plan to film it, so I'm not gonna hold it back. Like, you know, I'm some type of coddler, and my career exists on good PR for Couch Up, because Couch Up, quite frankly, has had pretty bad PR over the past few years. I really wouldn't change it. Obviously, if I could, I would just hope every video would have good PR, but that's not reality, and nothing we do is gonna really be tied to good PR. That's kind of how I see it. So, in fact, I think the stream is more clean than some of the Couch Up videos. Oh, actually, no, I should take that back, because I've been on live stream fails a few times. So I take that back. I retract that. But regardless, that's my thoughts on it. I'll wait till the video drops. People don't like it. Okay. Oh well. If they do, great. It was funny. I enjoyed it. I wasn't. I like I said, I went there and I was kind of like, I don't know. I didn't know what to think, because it was this mansion. You had all these people running around. They were doing like this butler thing. They dressed up these people as butler and they were like waiting on us. It was a lot. It was stimulus overload, but whatever. That's kind of where I stand. And again, you can clip it later and be like, well, Alex supports, Alex supports killing everyone and murder of all babies and people and whatever. I know I'm not that person, so I don't really get affected by that stuff. I don't think I said anything that was super controversial. Whatever. So yeah, that's what it is. Sorry. Sorry. Anyway, now if you catch me slipping, that's different. But typically if I think a video is funny by itself, I don't think I would hold it back, because it's not really my job. My job is just to put funny stuff out for people to watch for basically free, and not. But how will a vocal minority feel about this? Well, the truth is, if I listen to everything in Vocal Minority, it said the channel probably wouldn't exist. I would have dyed my hair back to brunette, moved back to Massachusetts, and dug myself a grave. So that's that, dude. Sounds like he split. Again, I don't want to get into, because it's. I will say what is in bad taste is talking about another person's situation, or a guest. I'll call him a guest for the sake of the whatever context. But another YouTuber that you just worked with, or a content creator, talking about them right after you film with them is really not in good taste, and going into details, just like you wouldn't, with someone you just met. It's not my place to do that. There's people out there that already have threads up. I'm not gonna sit here and give my take on something I don't even understand to begin with, right? So I'm cool. People can look up stuff, whatever. I'm cool. I'm good.